Hello YouTube friends. Jack reached out to me and asked me to detail my process for raising seahorse fry through their first 2 weeks. My first suggestion is to set up a nursery tank right away so it has time to cycle. You don't want to be caught off guard when the babies come. I recommend using some sort of vessel that's anywhere from 5 to 15 gallons so you can sufficiently concentrate the food while still having enough space to get inside and clean as you need to. I also suggest having hitching posts at different levels. Erect seahorse fry are pelagic when they're first born and for the first couple weeks, which means they're going to stay towards the top, and they do like to have hitching posts at the top. I also recommend some sort of power filter. Believe it or not, flow is important for seahorse fry. It keeps the water stirred up and the seahorse is healthy. A sponge filter can help, but using a sponge filter alone is not sufficient for good seahorse fry health. I also recommend a protein skimmer to remove invisible, dissolved organic waste and putting some sort of cover on the intakes for your equipment. I'm using sponges here. And then they also act as a second biological filter. Pregnancies of the seahorses may last anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks when we're talking about erectus. You can see some fry up at the top here. And then you'll have to make some decisions about how you want to collect the fry. So one thing you can do before your seahorse is getting ready to give birth is put him in some sort of netting system, and he can remain in there in the same tank aquarium water. And then the babies will remain in there, but they're very easy to collect. And they are also born in the same water as the father. Another thing you can do, if you have a very large tank like I do, is use a soft brine shrimp net to corral them in one area and then use a dedicated turkey baster to collect them. And also use the turkey baster if you use the netting system that I mentioned above too. I prefer not to move the male out of the tank. Giving birth is stressful enough. The turkey baster allows the fry to be removed without exposing them to air. Well, that's the end of part 1. Please join me for part 2. Take care.